Hello, gents. It's Mitchell T. Palmer, come to you from the library of the executive room at Gentleman Barber. And I am coming to you as your private grooming brand expert. The question comes, what is a private grooming brand? Well, I'm here to unveil a brand new product that Gentleman Barber is about to offer, but it's an exclusive offer. So, what is that product, you ask? Well, that's what I'm about to tell you. First, I want to have a brief chat with you. I want to ask, are you a busy man? We're all busy, right? But I'm speaking to you today about a certain kind of busy man. Perhaps your career is taken off and you can't find enough hours in the day for all the things you've got to do. Maybe you're a business owner who is constantly putting out fires. Whatever the details, you're facing something I call a private grooming brand crisis. Now, what is a private grooming brand, Mitchell? Well, simple. A brand is a brand. Starbucks has a brand, yes. Walmart has a brand. Apple, Facebook, Amazon, these are all companies that have a brand. It's recognized and seen by billions or more a day. And you only have to see their logos to know exactly what they do, yes? But when people see you, what do they see? They see a person, a man, they see you. Well, as a business owner in the industry of barbering, I see a brand, your private grooming brand. As opposed to a generic man, you're a man who has a certain look, style, an appearance. But you're savvy, right? We've all already outlined that you're a man whose career is on fire, or you're a business owner whose appearance may make the difference between closing that deal, making that sale, or signing that contract. Now, if you fit into one of these two categories, you do know how important it is that your company, service, or product look not only good, but great. Now, you're a man who's always doing something, going somewhere, making connections, or hell, even traveling several days of the week, or even several weeks of the month. Well, time is not something you have a lot of, let alone a lot to spare. And when you're done with the daily grind of making your own way in life and bringing others, employees, co-workers, and even your family along a lifestyle that expects, even demands quality, how much time does that leave for you? Not very damn much time. But you've got this obstacle, this thing, this challenge in your life. You must look the part of the successful man you are. People don't go magically where you need them to go. No, you know that they must be led there. Now, who leads them? Well, the answer is obvious, isn't it? A leader. You. You lead them. It's your calling, your choice, your place in their lives. And they look to you to lead. You consider it your duty, but how do you fit everything into the day so that you can lead the way you have to? Well, it's all about time. But your grooming brand doesn't wait for time to open up magically. Your wife, son, or daughter don't wait for you to magically create more hours in a day. That homework assignment, sports or school play event that they want you to come to, and you expect yourself to make time for those events because, let's face it, they matter. What are we working for? So after a long day closing contracts, addressing logistics and employees, coworkers, traveling to be where you must be, it's, always off to another trip, meeting, sale, or some function. But you've become shaggy. You're unkempt, frazzled. Your current appearance isn't what you want to show that client, coworker, employee, or even board member. Because being honest, it isn't what you want your children to see either. A dad whose appearance makes him look like he's frantic or panicked, or a wife whose reaction to her disheveled man is usual or ordinary. Now, instead of that playful, flirtatious woman who wants to stroke the back of your neck because a fresh haircut just feels amazing to her fingertips, not to mention how her touch feels to the nape of your neck as she runs her fingers up and down that hairline. Well, this busy schedule I've already mentioned doesn't often make booking a haircut appointment easy. Oftentimes you have to reschedule, don't you? Canceling an appointment with your barber several times a year, maybe more, is not uncommon. Brother, I feel your pain. I've operated a barbershop business for over a decade now. The one thing that is a constant chore is scheduling. And I've despaired so many times over my business's existence because time is something we have so little control over. I've despaired when I'm booked full and I'm not able to accommodate a client who's under the gun and scrambling to keep his life going, to keep creating. That's why for a limited number of you, and by limited I mean just 10 men, I'm introducing the Private Grooming Brand at Gentleman Barber. What is a private grooming brand? I'm happy to tell you. Part of it I've already discussed, and those of you who understand how important your appearance, your look or style, and the way a well-groomed man carries himself with an accelerated level of confidence know that it's worth thousands, if not more. And you can relate to it. But this grooming brand of yours isn't worth much if you can't get it into your busy schedule. If you never get to that barbershop appointment, you never get groomed. Now, the trouble with the market and the industry of barbering is that you're required to work around the barber's or the shop's schedule. All too often, that schedule or number of hours your barbershop is open for business is just at the time when you need to see to the business of your own life and your own creation. So, what do? Well, for a limited number of you, and for the foreseeable future, I'm only accepting 10. I'm offering a private grooming brand opportunity. And the opportunity is simple. Name your day and time, and I clear my busy schedule to accommodate you immediately. Then we meet privately in the executive room here at Gentleman Barber, and I isolate my focus to you and your experience for you. Meaning you no longer share the space where you receive your grooming with anyone but me, your private grooming expert and host. And when we're done, you go back to the business of orchestrating your life and creating on your terms. Now, whether this is prime time, unusual middle of the day for those of you who own a business, or after most barber shops are closed, you give me 1 hour's notice, and whatever my schedule, I'll clear it for you. It really is that simple. Now, what are the fine details? There really aren't many. This starts with you recognizing that you are too busy creating in your life to screw around with being among the regular group, and you will not be herded in and around other people's schedules. Taking your schedule into consideration is something you do intentionally. It is not by accident or happenstance. Now, if you're interested, I want to demonstrate the simplicity of this offer by telling you what our next step will be. First, you contact me for a consultation. Now, you don't expect your prospects to purchase your goods and services without knowing what they receive, and you cannot perform for them without knowing their needs. Neither can I. In our consultation, you take the lead, guided by my professional experience in the grooming industry, and we map out your specific goals and how to achieve them. I keep a record of your specific needs, and we begin our walk down your path inside your private grooming brand and its creation. The next step, easy. You contact me personally when your grooming need arises, and we schedule it. In as little as an hour's notice, that's it. You name your time, give me an hour's notice, and whatever my schedule may entail, it becomes your time now, according to our plan of action during the consultation, so that we get what you want each time we meet for grooming experiences. Now, I have to stress, gentlemen, due to the desire and the demand I place on myself to deliver only a quality experience to all my clients, I can accommodate only 10 private grooming brand owners at this time. And once I've signed 10 men to this program, the program closes down. That may be for the foreseeable future, and I may never be able to offer this again. You will be one of only 10 men in this flagship group. If the man I've described in this movie is you, if you're a man whose life he takes by the hand and leads it where you decide it must go instead of being led, if you're a leader, if you create in this world instead of asking someone else to create for you, I'm going to ask you to consider what brand you're showing to those you choose to lead and create for. Is it a private grooming brand tailored to you? Is it custom made to fit not only your look, but your busy schedule as well? Well, I ask you to consider. If you're not getting this today, send an email to beyondbarbering@gentlemanbarber.com and put in the subject line the words Private Grooming Brand. Include your first and last name in the body of the message and your preferred method of contact, whether it be phone, text, email, and give me the ability to contact you. Brother, if you're a creator and want to command your own time, apply for your private grooming brand today.